Радио Иньяс. С Рождеством и Новым годом!
Call us now.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And now,
If you're not completely satisfied,
a few words from better than ever in your neighborhood.
have your credit card ready.
Just $1.99.
Free 15-day home trial. Hold on to your seats. We're not through yet.
7 days a week.
You'll be amazed at what my Auric XL, even at 8.5 pounds, picked up.
Call now. Call us now.
Call us now. Call now, and I'll also send you my Auric compact vacuum absolutely free.
Have your credit card ready.
Radio Speaks English.
These are New Year Practicastory, and you're listening to the Radio Speaks English, our first English-speaking podcast. Several days left till the end of 2024, and that means we can start getting ready for one of the most favorite fests of the year. Although the one which is more popular in English-speaking countries is Christmas, New Year has its key tradition as well. And I'm glad to introduce Lisa Pavlyuchenko, who is with me in our virtual radio studio today. Lisa, hi, glad to hear you.
Hi, Gleb. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, hi everyone. So, Lisa, of course, the first question, have you started getting ready for the new year?
Well, hardly.
Hardly.
But I've started because I've started preparing a quest for my work in Babruysk, and I believe that's as far as I could get with the year preparation.
Yes, let
How
me.
about you?
First of all, I'd like to remind our listeners that previous year, on the 5th of December, in our Practicastory show, we and Lisa introduced her Christmas marathon based on Home Alone movie. Do you remember, Lisa?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Sure. Okay, and you can easily return to this podcast and re-listen it on our official website of Radio Inyas as well as on streaming platforms. Yeah, what about me? I haven't started. Yeah, but you know,
Not yet?
Not yet, because at my home we have a small Christmas tree, and for several years we have been having a tradition not to take off its decoration. So, and you won't believe me, but this year this Christmas tree continued to stay decorated.
Sure.
Yeah. Yes,
I'm shocked.
in spring, in summer, and in autumn. That's why we don't have to redecorate it again.
I see. Well,
Yes.
that's an interesting tradition.
Yes, that's an interesting tradition, and that's the thing you can follow. Yeah, as my recommendation. Of course, it was a joke. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I still have autumn decorations, on my cupboard.
Okay. And are your decorations falling?
No, I stuck them quite well.
Okay, yeah. And my question was a jokey question because fall is the synonym for autumn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those linguists.
Sure. We are linguists. Okay, Lisa, let's introduce our today's topic, what we are going to discuss with you today.
I like how you pretend that you don't know what we are going to discuss today, but the topic of our discussion is New Year resolutions.
Oh my god. Yes, we make resolutions for the new year. By the way, do you have such a tradition? Why did you choose such a topic?
Just because I like making resolutions, that's it. And I believe that we need to introduce the definition, just in case someone doesn't know.
Absolutely right. Yeah, let's do it.
So, New Year's resolutions are goals or commitments that people make at the beginning of the year to improve their life or make positive changes.
All right.
Yeah, so sounds quite optimistic.
Absolutely. I think that after the definition, we can start with some points our listeners need to know about New Year resolutions. Why they need to do it.
Well, as the definition says, in order to improve their lives and make positive changes, who would not like to do that? But I believe that we can share some tips that may help these resolutions to stick. And probably what we need to start with is find the underlying need, not just like an impulsive desire. Because nowadays, in the age of social media, we are highly influenced by bloggers and stuff. So some, or maybe most, who knows, of our desires are imposed on us, and it's not something true. And I can speak for myself. I've decided to start running every day, and I didn't run a day.
Because you thought,
because I
why?
hate running.
Yeah, because you thought, why do I need it?
Oh yeah, I thought, well, it's cool. Lots of girls shoot videos that they're like jogging in the morning, and that's so fun. But it's not fun for me. Yeah, so my advice is to find what you truly need. And it's the first step towards formulating a resolution that you're more likely to follow through.
Yeah, and I think that my next tip is closely connected with this presented by Liza, because after realizing what you really need to do in the new year, you need to have an action plan, not just the resolution heading. Because some people say just, next year I'm going to start jogging every morning.
That's me!
Yes, that's you. That was you. That were you. Yeah. Okay, so breaking the entire achievement into smaller goals and each goal into simple actions will provide you with clarity and enable better control during the entire journey. It will also enable you to constantly check the progress and make adjustments to the overall action plan as necessary. And let me recollect that during our previous Radio Speaks English podcast, during our previous episode, we've discussed with Liza different planners, like how to call it, Google Calendar, like this, how to call it? Notion, yes, Notion, Liza, thank you so much. I knew that
You're welcome.
Yes, I knew that you remember. Yeah. Okay, Liza, what goes next?
Well, I highly recommend to be simple and don't overcomplicate things. Keep in mind that less is more.
And more is less.
Yeah, that is true. So, by keeping your resolutions simple, you can increase the chances of their success. And if you set a resolution at a very high standard, it can easily burn you out and make it seem impossible to achieve. And if, for example, we'll go back to your point about we'll go back to your point of an action plan. We can break up our big resolution into smaller goals. And each goal can be viewed as a smaller resolution that makes you one step closer to the bigger goal, and you anticipate to achieve it at the end. So, for example, if you would like to rein in sugar, you may kind of agree with yourself that you're going to eat not a whole bar of chocolate, but just 3/4 of it. And then decrease the amount, and perhaps in several months or by the end of the year, who knows, quitting sugar is not an easy thing to do. You may reduce the number to 0.
Yes, that's a very good aim, and really, speaking about me, I can't imagine me not eating this confectionery, just everything that contains sugar. Yeah. But
Yep, we have an action plan for you as well.
My New Year resolution won't be connected with cutting down, with reining in sugar. Yeah, unfortunately. Sure, yeah, maybe next year. Or maybe the year that goes after these next. Yeah.
Or in another decade.
Yeah. Just to survive. Okay, yeah, thank you. And my last tip.
But not least.
Yeah, but I wanted to say my last resolution, but I recollected that we speak about aims. Yeah, believe in yourself, you can do it. Yeah, this positive motto This addresses the psychological aspect of the whole journey, because change is hard, behavioral changes are even harder. And what you need to keep telling yourself is that you have already completed the most difficult step, acknowledging there's something in you that needs changing or improving. Yeah, that's true. I agree with this. What you need now is to believe in yourself, to stick to it, understanding that you are not necessarily going to succeed overnight, next week or next couple of weeks. Never give in to temptations which could cloud your mind when things get tough. Yes, and these are all tips we wanted to present you, our dear listeners. And now comes the time to teach you some idioms. And an interesting moment connected with this fact that today Lisa is responsible for some kind of negative, while I'm responsible for something positive. Yes, and Lisa, let's start with your portion of negative one.
Well, actually, I was thinking that we could make you the first one to introduce, so that we don't start with a sad note. So sad tune.
Okay, yeah, let's start with a fun tune, yeah? Okay, so out with the old and in with the new means to get rid of old ideas or things and start fresh with new ones. Yeah, I think that there are lots of people who want to start their life with a clean sheet. Yeah, and of course out with the old and in with the new. I'm hoping all of my injuries heal in the new year. Yeah, that's the example of using. And now after portion of positive one comes negative. Lisa?
Oh yeah, probably I will go with go back on one's word. It's actually a fancy way to say that you're not going to keep your promise. For example, I decided to jog every day, but went back on my word and didn't do anything.
Yeah, go black on one's word. All right, thank you. Then start with a clean slate. Yeah, recently I've told you about a clean sheet, but we can also use the word slate. It means to put your past behind you and begin again. Like when switching to a different school, your new teachers and classmates won't know much about you, so you can start with a clean slate. Yeah, a good way.
Yeah, quite positive.
Quite positive, yeah. And Lisa, your last one?
Yeah, I decided to transform it a bit with an example, so it's not that sad. But my next one is a breach of promise. That's a failure to keep a promise. Now, I'm quite standard today. The same definition, two different phrases. So, as for an example, we may say that, for example, I'm very determined to rein in sugar, so the breach of promise is the last thing that I'm likely to commit.
Okay, wonderful. So let's summarize all the idioms we presented for you today. So Lisa's idioms are breach of promise and go black on one's word, and my ones are out with the old and in with the new and start with a clean slate. Yeah, we do hope that you like these idioms and you will easily implement them, integrate them in your English. Lisa?
Yes, and we also hope that you would be really mindful while making your New Year's resolutions this year.
And very demure.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, Lisa, I want to congratulate you on the following new year, yeah, because our podcast is going to be published on the 27th of December, so several not years, but days left till the end of 2024 and till the beginning of the next 2025. Yes, and just the living year brought our our collaboration into real life, because this year we started our Radio Speaks English episodes, and I congratulate you on this fact.
Yeah, that's mutual. And as we make this podcast on the 17th, Merry Christmas, because it's going to be quite soon. Yeah, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, great. So we send you our hello from the past, and of course we congratulate you on Christmas and New Year, and just on all the fasts connected with this wonderful time of the year. Yes, Lisa, thank you. Here soon.
Yeah, thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Yeah, and we continue.
Radio Speaks English.